Welcome to the 150th Catskill High School commencement ceremony. I would like to thank our families, our friends, our faculty and staff, Ms. Barkman, our Board of Education members here on stage with us, Mr. Lyles, Mr. Verone, Mr. Diedrich, Mr. Fisk, Mrs. Kirsch, and Mr. Neary. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for supporting these amazing students. I'd like to send a very special thank you to Mrs. Bushane. Thank you for your 4 years of love and care you have provided for the class of 2017. To the class of 2017, congratulations. You have worked hard to get here, and this is your moment. I wish you all the best, and I know that the future looks bright ahead for you. At this time, it is my honor and my privilege to ask 4 of our students to join me in leading the pledge. These 4 students will be leaving Catskill High School to join the United States military. Please help me welcome. Please help me welcome Cameron Boyer, United States Marines. Michael Deniston, United States Marines. Patrick Gallagher, United States Marines. And Skylar Richards, United States Army. I'm going to go to the microphone and say, please stand for the pledge. Please stand for the pledge.
Please stand for the pledge.
Now in the mic to say, I pledge.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as our high school band plays the national anthem.
Thank you.
it is my pleasure to introduce Senior Class Vice President Katie Christman.
Thank you, Patrick, Skylar, Cameron, and Michael. Hello, for you who don't know me, my name is Katie Christman, this year's class vice president, and I am here to tell you about this year's salutatorian. She is someone who has always worked hard at achieving excellence. She is a well-rounded person who not only worked hard academically, but also put 100% in many extracurricular activities as well. This person has been involved with many school activities such as the National Honor Society, Odyssey of the Mind, the Business Club Fashion Show, Prom Committee, and band. Outside of school, she has been very active with the Kiskatama Reformed Church, the Catskill Ski Program, but we can't forget her love of Irish step dancing with the Faro School of Irish Dance. Best of luck to you as you move on to Pace University. I am pleased to introduce you this year's class of 2017 salutatorian, Katelynn Caro.
Thank you, Katie. Hello, everybody. I'd first like to ask for a round of applause for the parents, teachers, friends, and administrators here with us today. I'd also like to send a special thank you to the people that helped us line up in the gym, because without you, there was no way that we'd be up here right now in alphabetical order. I promise you that we would not have been able to do it on our own. Graduation day, yes, it's finally here. Long story short, it's a day that I wouldn't have even dreamed about while sitting in Mrs. Bruno's Earth Science class, listening to her go on and on with rock jokes, puns, and of course, her key phrases. Most of us up here on the stage today go way farther back than just freshman year, or even middle school for that matter. A lot of us have been together for the past 13 years, which is actually kind of crazy to think about. We've grown up right before all of each other's eyes without even having realized it. A lot sure has changed since 5th grade though, when we were trading silly bands or getting yelled at for wearing Heelys to school. And what about middle school? As much as we'd all like to forget those awkward years with bad fashion sense, they still seem to be burned into our memories. Then came high school. High school has taught me so many things. For example, that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, wild, wacky, wonderful SAT vocabulary with Miss Ferrara, that girls with long arms will always feel personally victimized by the dress code, and that Mr. Mandigo was the only reason Lindsay Cahill got her butt out of bed every single day of sophomore year. But aside from random information that may seem irrelevant in everyday life, high school taught us many valuable skills, like the fact that our teachers tried to teach us not to wait until the last minute to do our projects. The key word being tried. Being the last of the 90s babies, we've seen a lot of society-altering events occur, whether it be the devastating 9/11 attacks, the election of our first African-American president, the legalization of same-sex marriage, and, oh, of course, how far technology has come in our lifetimes alone. Change is constantly happening around us, and now at a more rapid rate than ever. Graduation is just another change occurring in our life, and after graduation, we will all have to make real-world decisions about what our next step is going to be. For some, they're going to college. Others, it may be entering the workforce. And for some, it's even being brave enough to join the military. Our lives are constantly changing, and we need to remember that time does not stand still for anyone. It doesn't matter how much money you have or how smart you are. The only thing that we have on our side is our ability to adapt and to work around the changes that are constantly being thrown at us. Yes, of course, with that much change comes the chance for us to make mistakes. The simple fact is that we all will make them. We already have made tons, and they do not stop now. Something that no one but my parents know, not even my little brother, is the fact that while waiting to take my driver's test, I hit the car in front of me. I freaked out, panicked, and got all worked up. Thankfully, there was no damage done to either vehicle, although my dad claims differently. The second that I hit that car, though, it knocked some sense back into me. My dad was completely prepared to drive me home that day, but I made the decision that I was going to take the test anyway. The worst thing that could have happened was that I failed, and the best thing would be that I got my license and never had to wait in that awful line again. Luckily, I passed that day, and looking back, I think that taking that test was one of the greatest decisions I made for myself. It's proof to me that no matter how bad you may mess up, it's about how we pick ourselves back up from those mistakes and move on. I'm pretty sure that we can all agree that as a class, we're all pretty strong-willed. I mean, what other class would have had such a heated argument over spirit game t-shirts? Oh, that's right, none. But hopefully our strong opinions only help us succeed in the long run. It's my personal opinion that the class of 2017 has the potential and drive to be the most successful and innovative class in Catskill High School history. It's thanks to our passion for what we believe in and care about that helps us get whatever we need done. As we move on after graduation, as much as we may try at times, we will never forget these past 13 years as students of the Catskill School District. It has been here that we were taught not only lessons in math and English, but in how to treat people, how to work together, and how to achieve our goals. Here we've been given the tools to guide us through life, and after today, we're finally getting the chance to use them and put them to the test. It has been an honor to speak to you all today, and I could not be more proud of our class, even if I may not wear it on my sleeve at all times. I cannot wait to see in a few years where we all end up and what we are all capable of accomplishing. But for today, we can all leave here satisfied with our fabulous Catskill High School diplomas. Thank you. Please welcome the treasurer of the class of 2017, Kiana Harris.
Thank you, Katelynn. At this time, I am pleased to introduce our guest speaker, Catskill Alumni Class of 1998, Dr. Margaret O'Connell. Dr. Margaret Teresa O'Connell is a board-certified OBGYN. She was born and raised in Catskill, New York, where she graduated Catskill High School in 1998. She continued her education at Bingham University, receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree in biology, graduating summa cum laude. In 2002, she then started medical school at Ross University, completing 18 months in Dominica before moving to New York City to complete her clinical clerkships. She graduated in 2006 with her Doctorate of Medicine. She then remained in Brooklyn, New York, where she trained as an obstetrician and gynecologist, completing residency at NYU Lutheran in 2010. There she was nominated as Resident of the Year and Resident with Best Gynecological Skills. She also served as Chief Resident in her final year. In 2010, Dr. O'Connell then moved back to Catskill after accepting a position at St. Peter's Hospital. She currently resides in Catskill with her husband, Dr. Berglund Joseph, and 3 children, Parker, Adeline, and Sydney. She continues to work at St. Peter's Hospital as a board-certified OBGYN physician and as an assistant faculty at Albany Medical Center in the OBGYN residency program. Please welcome Dr. Margaret O'Connell.
Thank you for that introduction. I am honored to speak to the Catskill High School class of 2017. I would like all you graduates to close your eyes just for a second. Feel where you are right now. Feel that excitement, that courage, that sense of accomplishment, and that curiosity. And yes, that uncertainty and fear. But remember this exact moment. You'll need that courage and strength later. Okay, open your eyes. I know it can be overwhelming. I was right where you are, sitting here 19 years ago, hearing that this was one of the most exciting times in my life. And you know what? It was. Holy cow, they were right. A time to start a new race in the leg of life, a fresh lap in your race. That's what you have now, your race. The sun is out, well, it was supposed to be. You will start your race today at a slow and easy pace. You may have your plan, and know exactly where you want to go, or you may just start running and see where it takes you. The key is to start running. The clouds will move in and you will encounter hurdles, things that are tough and unexpected. I started my race. I went to school, planned on medical school. I didn't get accepted into a U.S. medical program, my first large hurdle. I could have waited and reapplied to stay on U.S. soil. I could have done research, played it safe, and stuck with what I knew. I could have started to work in another area, altering the course of my race altogether. I chose to keep running. Staying in the race, I found the strength in my family and my faith. I chose the narrow path and went abroad to a foreign medical school. It's scary going abroad, facing the unknown. I drew on that courage, and I knew I had to keep running my race. You each will have your own race, with hurdles and rainstorms to run through. The thing is, don't stop, don't look for shelter, don't get distracted, and run completely off course. You can change your course or your pace, but don't stop running. My race then took me back to the US for my clinicals and eventually my medical residency. I was fortunate enough to run in one of the most eclectic and dynamic cities in the country, New York City. There, I worked at NYU Lutheran Medical Center and encountered unbelievable hurdles and storms, so much that I thought I was running someone else's race. At times, I fell off course and even lost. Again, I fell back to my family and my faith. For me, they were like your water and running shoes in this race of life. You cannot live without them. I moved back to Catskill and began to work at Albany as a full-time OBGYN attending. Wow, my race was done. Or was it? Did I cross the finish line? Absolutely not. It was turning into a marathon, a long-distance run. That's when I hit one of my most hardest hurdles ever. My first case as an OBGYN physician. A woman, 15 weeks pregnant with twins, came into the office and somehow had an ectopic pregnancy, meaning there was a new baby growing outside her uterus. It could kill her. I was given the task to operate on the mother and remove the ectopic pregnancy while keeping the twins safe. Talk about a hurdle. 16 weeks later, I was fortunate to deliver her healthy baby girl twins. A hurdle I initially wanted to run from or run under. I just had to keep running. You may slow up, you may walk a little, but do not stop. Life is like that mile we all needed to run in PE class, the dreaded 4 laps around the track. Remember? I do. I was ready to fall over on that last lap. Hot, tired, and sick of counting laps. You dig in deep, sprinting towards the finish, wishing you could have sprinted the entire time. You may feel like you are running up hills at times. Other times, it will be flat and quiet. Just keep running. Enjoy the quiet, easy run, but get ready for the hard sprint in the rain. The key is to keep running. I would like to leave you with 2 of my favorite quotes. If you remember nothing else tonight, remember these as you start your own race. Number 1, a ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships were built for. You are all ships now, here, safe, but you were built for more. You were made to sail. You need to sail. And number 2, from a wise, dear teacher and coach, you cannot discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. You each have that courage. You felt that courage earlier when you closed your eyes. You are here today because of that courage. Now go, explore, and start your own race. Jump those hurdles and weather those storms. Just remember, keep running. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Dr. O'Connell. Please help me welcome the class of 2017 President Whitney Cowan.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Ms. Bushane. Good evening. It is with great pleasure and I have the honor to introduce the class of 2017 Valedictorian, Anna White. Since we were little, Anna has always been involved in everything. She was, and is still is, very active participant in the community and school events. My personal experience with Anna is one that you can never forget. Anna is kind, passionate, caring, and the list goes on for eternity. If you ever needed anything, Anna would always do her best to help anybody, no matter who you were. Anna has been an active member in Catskill's musical cast for 4 years, as well as Odyssey in the Mind for 7, and she has also been in National Honor Society. She has served as the lead role of the musical for 2 years. In addition, she has been part of the ensemble All Shook Up at Proctor's Theater. Not only has Anna excelled in her academics and performing art, but she has also participated in recreational soccer, basketball, and softball. Anna played school sports at the junior and varsity level, such as softball, basketball, and soccer, and cross country. She was a part of Girl Scouts, and through this has served for her community. Anna plans on attending Cortland University in the fall and will be majoring in musical theater, where she can pursue her dreams. Anna has been one of the best role models, friends, and classmates anyone could ever have. I am honored to introduce the class of 2017's valedictorian, Anna White.
Thank you, Whitney. I would once again like to welcome all parents, teachers, and administration, and of course, the Catskill High School class of 2017. I am honored to represent my class, and I want to quickly thank my friends, Olivia, Colin, Madison, and Edward, and of course, everyone else up here with me, who have always pushed me to do my personal best as I focused on my goals, and my parents, who without them, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today. Fellow graduates, over the last 4 years at Catskill High, we have been through a lot together. And today, as a class, we start the rest of our lives. Graduation day is something that most of us have been looking forward to since we came to the high school. But now it's hard to believe that it's actually here. When I sat down to write the speech, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to say. It felt like the moment to write my speech had come all too quickly. But after doing some research, I realized the majority of speeches focused on looking back at your years in high school. So I wanted to do something a little bit different and focus on our futures. From this point on, none of us can be sure of anything that is going to possibly happen in our lifetime. Nothing that we are going to do in our future is set in stone. And now it's going to be our jobs to figure it out. Every single person in this class has the opportunity to do something great in their future. Everyone in this class is different, and it shows. We're all going our separate ways. And although it's time to leave each other, I hope that no one ever truly leaves their friends and family behind. I hope that when people change throughout these next few years, they change for themselves and no one else. And I hope that everyone here realizes that there's nothing holding them back, and as long as they're prepared, the possibilities ahead are endless. In these last 4 years, we have striven to do our personal best, to persist, persevere, and perfect ourselves in every way possible. And we have Catskill High to thank for that. Although we're all leaving high school and going our separate ways, we've made memories and friendships that we'll never forget. And now, no matter where we are going, we are the class of 2017, and nothing can ever change that. I know I've spoken about the future, but let's not forget to look back and remember our days at the fabulous Catskill High School. To end, I'd like to quote an unknown speaker. Behind you, all of your memories. Before you, all of your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. At this time, I would like to begin the presentation of diplomas by welcoming the advisor of the class of 2017, Ms. Kimberly Bushane. Board of Education President, Mr. Kyle Lyles. And our interim superintendent, Ms. Annemarie Barkman. Our guidance counselors, Jean Duncan and Kelly Consul.
Anna Victoria White. Katelynn Sara Caro. Kiana Nicole Harris. Jordan Murray. Shelby Ann Dunn. Olivia Smith. Lindsay Cahill. Juliana Place. Georgiana Veely. Melanie Regan.
Yamel, nominate.
Ralph John Acanero. Bilal Ahmad. Xavier Elijah Andrews. Marvin Agueta. Hannah Rose Arp. Zohab Asif. Nicholas J. Barra. Joseph Anthony Beresweta. Thomas W. Ben. Cameron Boyer. Lydia Margaret Bush. Christian Quintamo. Joshua Archimedes Caraballo. Katherine Ann Christman. Janelle Marie Cologne. Victoria Rose Comito. Whitney Ann Cowan. Jefferson Thomas Cruz. Michael Deniston. Annie S. Encarnacion. Shamani Bernay Evans. Marissa Nicole Ewing. Hannah Fonda. Patrick John Gallagher. Sean M. Gallagher. Kelsey Lee Wells. Talina Jo Goodsill. Abby Victoria Haas. Matthew Ryan Panchu. Joshua Rain Hardy. Amari Deshawn Hayden. Miranda Marie Herpel. Ryan D. Hosapple. Ryan Jennis. Haley Taylor Jones. Alexandria O. Lemus. John W. Leadis III. Miranda Marie Leadis. Jason Lee. Liam Mahoney. Bianca Leslie Martinez. Danielle Margaret Mason. Zoe Alexandra Moore. David Jacob Mosier. Chloe O'Donnell. Madison Gail O'Neill. Megra Mary Teresa Overball. Samuel Ray Perez. Mackenzie Place. Skylar Raymond Richards. Megan Rivenberg. Alexis Asia Marie Rivera. Tristan Lee Roller. Brittany Brunberg. Michael Tyler Sandor. Kevin M. Schroang. Nicholas Gavin Schroang. Brianna Michelle Sheridan. Amelia Mariah Singh. Sansere Area. Samantha E. Smith. Brittany Rose South. Aday Tamaya Spencer. Karina Lynn Stroud. Ryan Joseph Sullivan. Alicia Marie Sumpner. Camilla Marie Trischetti. Nicholas Uvino. William M. Valentine. Caitlin Bagatti. Michael Joseph Bizzi. Dwayne G. Walcott II. Hannah K. Weaver. Naylise Williams. Sierra Rose Williams. Logan Worth. Brianna Sage Vargas Young.
Good evening, everyone. I gotta get my composure back. Wow, these young people before you, I have had the pleasure of working with them for 3 years and watching them grow, watching them change, and I never doubted for a minute that all of you would be up here on stage with me, not 1 minute. Today, I just want to say to you, I'm graduating too, I guess, in a sense. This is my last day with you at Catskill. I've enjoyed it, and I want to make sure that I express my gratitude to the community, to the staff, to the board members that you see up here, both past and present. All of you shape what this district is. It's a wonderful place to be. I've enjoyed my time, and I hope that I've made a little bit of a difference here, which is all I ever wanted to do in life, and I hope all of you choose to make a difference in other people's lives as well, no matter what your path is. And now, I want to say to our beloved class of 2017, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, you are graduated and may change your tassels. Please stay seated as our students recess out.